I do wish I was stupid. Cause some of y'all look so happy.
Bro, because it's that easy to be dumb. It's easy to not read anything. It's easy to not look at documentaries. It's easy to not provide any sources. It's easy to not making sure those sources actually back up the claims that you are making. It's so easy to be dumb, bro. Ignorance is bliss. And that itself is a privilege. To not have to look at those less privileged or less fortunate than you, to be able to turn that on and off is a privilege. It makes you uncomfortable to look at those who are struggling more than you, or even those who are struggling just as much as you. And I get it. People sometimes OD with the social justice or looking at issues that are across the world. But like a lot of y'all can't even have a conversation about it because it makes you feel so uncomfortable. I don't think people who struggle to process the information are dumb. I think the people who actively don't try to learn anything at all are dumb or choosing to be dumb. I don't know. In this day and age, it's so easy to find the information, especially when you have your phone in your hand. Even outside of not having your phone in your hand, I know you know one at least one nerd who educates you and explain this to you over and over, and who can't stop talking about this. Like there are literally TikTok accounts dedicated to educating people. Like what? Which brings me to something I keep seeing on TikTok. Like, for some reason, there are some black people across the world that struggle to associate themselves with African Americans because of internalized racism. And if you don't fit this description, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the people who fit this description. Y'all literally will wear things like a do rag or something that looks like a do rag and be wearing Jordans and wearing clothes similar to African Americans and will sit there and downplay African Americans. Literally use AAVE and then be like, oh, I'm not inspired by black people or African Americans. Let's say that. Do African Americans sometimes center themselves as the root of all blackness? Sure, you can clock them too. Everybody can get clocked at this point. For those of y'all that have that internalized racism so heavy in your heart that you can't even associate yourself with an African American is wild. That you can't give credit for the contributions and the innovations that we've made is so wild to me. Y'all make me sick, and I'll blame y'all for me being chronically online. I'm putting the blame on y'all for that because that pissed me off, bro. Put some respect on African Americans' names. And yeah, feel free to clock those who ain't putting respect on y'all names as well. Like, come on, man, get it together. Or somebody gonna come get you together. Somebody gonna collect and gather you real quick.